Hey everyone, welcome back to Falcon's House. I'm going to do this last race of this first series, and I'm going to try to do it like a little bit more interactive than the other videos that I did. It's just like when I'm doing a long 30-minute plus video, it's a lot to like sit there and talk about every little piece of gameplay that exists. So anyway, this is the last race of this first series. I need to be at least 6th place to win the series overall, which shouldn't be a problem. The other thing I've noticed is like cut the fuel, because like the default is way too much. So I've been doing 1 to 2 laps over the minimum. Also, they do have a qualifying thing there, so maybe there are modes where it's going to exist. So, okay. I can hold this, I'm good. Should be able to catch them, but I didn't do great in practice. I didn't hit the target time the first time in the game. And I'm playing on a difficulty level 5 of 8. Like I started off at like the lowest one, and I slowly moved it up just to see, and this seems to be the right amount of difficulty. Maybe at some point I'll move it to 6 or 7, but it really depends on the series and whatever. I probably also should turn traction control off, because that's the better way to drive. I'm driving in automatic mode, because I don't like controller and manual. I will keep manual for when I switch over to the wheel. Also, these like really low level cars really, like, you're not really going to be driving these things manual. I guess the Veloster N you are, but a lot of cars today don't have manual options, so there's no point. They came out of that corner really slowly. So even if I don't get here, I should be able to get him on the next lap in that same corner. So I probably could have started a little bit farther back and have been fine to pass everybody and get a little bit more money. But money isn't really a problem, because I have VIP and the fact that I've played every Forza and have like it's on my account or whatever, that I got 500,000 credits to start the game, and I've earned another couple 100,000. So money is not, and the cars in this game are not super expensive using the credit system. Like even the most expensive cars in the game are only about 500,000. So it shouldn't really be a problem for money for a while. And especially with the new car points being the way you upgrade your cars, and not needing to use money for that, it should be fine. The one thing with the car points is like it's interesting. It's annoying now because like at low levels you just don't have everything, but at some point you're just gonna max every car out at 50 that you want to drive and be able to mix and match whatever. So it's like time gating really heavily upgraded vehicles, or for switching stuff, which will make things like, say, Rivals mode, which I'll probably do a whole bunch of later, kind of annoying, because I'll have to, like, figure out what the best car for that track is, and then do a ton of laps in it to get the car level up enough to get the right upgrades to do even better, like, so. Because my goal is to do as much of Rivals as I can to finish the main career, to play multiplayer. I want to try to play this more consistently than I did Forza 7, unless there's something that I really dislike in this game. So far, it's fine. It feels like a Forza game. To me, it reminds me a lot of Forza 4, I think? Maybe 3? I don't remember which one. Just the way the lighting is it's a little bit brighter because they use dynamic lighting now. I mean, they didn't use dynamic lighting before it was all baked, but there were certain tracks in previous games that were very bright, and I feel like it kind of has that look to it. So, but yeah, so far I'm having fun with the game. I think the practice thing is a little bit annoying to have to do 3 laps before every race. Not so much that doing practice is bad, it's just like an extra, it basically is like an extra 5 to 10 minutes of time that it takes to do this. Like, this whole first series is taking me over an hour to do 5 races, basically. So it's a much slower progression than we had before. So, yeah. But otherwise, like, the game feels like I feel like a Forza game should feel. Like, it's not fully simulation, and it's not fully arcade, like, you have to brake. And they've tried to make it more sim, I think. Like, it's a little bit... They've tried to make the grip more realistic. They've, added a bigger penalty system for, bumping and whatever. Though I think a lot of that is for multiplayer purposes, how that guy crashed in the background. I think that's still some weird quirks to the AI. I think Super GT also made a comment about that when I watched his video review. So, but yeah, so it feels like a Forza game, which I like, and I'll continue to play it probably for a while. Though the one thing I want to say is when I play with controller, my hand cramps because of constantly hitting triggers. So I'm going to probably not play super long, 4 or 5 hour sessions, and I'll probably end up also still working on Tears of the Kingdom and some of the other stuff that I've been playing. I don't put Tears of the Kingdom videos. I haven't been making those because I've been playing in an emulator, an Ultrawide, and I don't want to get copyright strikes from Nintendo for doing that. So, because they're notorious for doing copyright strikes on people. So I'm not putting any games that are Nintendo on the channel. It's only going to be PlayStation and Xbox stuff and PC. So, and there's still plenty more games coming out this month. We also have Spider-Man later this month and City Skylines 2. I own City Skylines. I didn't play it a ton because on my old system, before I upgraded this the first time, much less the second time, I had a weird issue where it would crash regularly. I think it was a CPU issue on that my Intel system, or maybe not the CPU, the GPU, then on my 970, where it would go for an hour, and then the game would just crash on me, and I don't know why, but I haven't really tried it again since I upgraded 3 years ago. So it just kind of is what it is. So I'll probably try City Skylines 2 and do some of that. I like city builders, but for the most part, I don't play sandbox games anymore. I like story-based or progression-based games. So I'll probably play a little bit of everything. I still need to finish Final Fantasy 16 as well. So that's just one of those things. I'm pulling away from these guys here. Should be fine. I shouldn't really need to worry too much about anything as long as I don't screw up. But that's why I left it on the medium realism setting so that I could keep rewind available just in case I need it, because I don't like having to redo whole races like Gran Turismo or something. So anyway, but yeah, that's kind of been I've been playing some Final Fantasy, but not very often because I wait for my wife to be around, so she likes to watch me play that. And then I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, and then now I'm playing this, and I'll probably throw in City Skylines. I will play Spider-Man, but it might not be right at launch. I want to do some more of the other stuff. I'm going to try to be doing Baldur's Gate 3 online with my friends. I don't know if I'll make any content on that. I don't think they want to be on camera, video, audio, whatever. So I might not actually do any of that multiplayer series for content, but we'll see. I'll probably ask them about it. Should be good now, as long as they make this corner well, they should be able to catch me. It's going to be interesting once I start Rivals Mode 2, because I'll be grinding out these lap times and stuff. So like right now, I just don't care. It's like as long as I'm driving, fine. But like this lap's slower than my previous lap or whatever, which is not exactly the way I want to do it if I'm going to do Rivals Mode. Anyway, we are almost done with this race. I should finish up the first event. So I'll probably do another video with the other stretch with the mic off for the next part. I don't know if I'll record all of my gameplay of this whole game, but we'll see. Anyway, that is it for this shorter look at Forza Motorsport. Thanks for watching.